Hey, Kurt Sasso here from TGT. We're at Fan Expo Canada 2010. We're here with Lance and S&S Comics here.
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Lance?
I'm good. I'm having a good time. This is Canada's amazing. I've never been here before, so my first time in Toronto, and I have to say it's a nice city. I like it.
Well, make sure you have a nice Tim Hortons there, a double-double and all that stuff. And
I've had some street food. I've ridden on the subway for the first time. So I'm looking forward to having some. I heard pizza is pretty good, so check that out.
There you go. Yeah, sample all the Canadian finery here.
Exactly.
But we're not here to talk about food, obviously. We're here to talk about comics and what you guys know and love to do. But tell us a little bit about your art style and how you got involved with drawing.
Oh man, I've been drawing since probably the 3rd grade. I can tell you the first thing I ever drew was the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. And it's just gone on from there, a love of comics, loved superheroes as a kid, always was imaginative, created my own heroes, and it just blossomed, and I just kept at it. That's the big thing, is just keep at it. I know plenty of guys that were like, oh yeah, I used to draw in school, and they were awesome, and they could have, now they're like managing a blockbuster, so.
Well, obviously you took your passion and your love of this since 3rd grade, and you've turned it into some amazing artwork. Very gritty. I love that style, though. That's my personal favorite. You don't see that these days. You always see the nice, clean lines, and you always see the nice, clean characters. But with yours, you're showing action. You're showing suspense. You're showing what you really love. That's
a big part of what I try to do. I like a more simplistic style because you can show the life in that. I mean, if I do something super detailed, it's going to look posed no matter what you're doing. So, like, my influences are Bruce Timm, Darwin Cook. I love Scotty Young's inking style right now. Obviously I'm a big fan of my partner Mark. He's got a great style, but I really like the animation to it. You're using that more simplistic style, and you're getting action, you're getting life. So that's what I shoot for. I shoot for having it really jump out at you, other than just being like, look how much I can fit in a panel.
So how did you get involved with Mark, though?
I got involved with Mark. Really funny story. I work for Lucasfilms through Topps. I do a lot of their sketch card work for their card sets. And I was searching Boba Fett on the internet one day, and a picture came up of Boba Fett, the Mark had drawn, throwing the fingers up, and he's like, it's called Fett's Vet, like the song. And our relationship really just blossomed from there. It just kept going, and we started Skyping, and here I am in Canada. I mean, he was like, hey, why don't you come for Fan Expo? And my story was actually samples. It was going to be a sample for a couple of companies that were interested in sequential art for me. And he was like, dude, I love this. Let's put it in the book. And, now I'm here. We have a book, and we're working on issue 2. I've been working. It's going to be, my part's going to be longer in the next issue, but yeah, so I'm already writing issue 2 and designing the characters and stuff like that.
That's cool. Fan Expo, big convention, first time in Canada, obviously, like you said. But what are you personally going to draw from this experience once Fan Expo closes down?
I've gotten to meet some of my heroes. I mean, I got to talk with Darwin Cook. I've gotten to talk with the Dakota Ring Theater guys, Greg Taylor. I'm a huge fan of the Red Panda. For me, coming here is meeting the fans. I have a lot of Canadian fans. About 60% of my commissions are Canadian commissions. So I send a lot of art up here. I wanted to meet the fans. I wanted to meet the other artists, make connections. Because you never know. You meet somebody, and 2 weeks later, they're like, hey, remember me? I'm working on a book. We need an artist. Awesome. So.
Well, that's great to hear, Lance. I just want to wish you the best with this. You got a lot of people looking at your work here. I don't want to take up any more of your time, obviously. We'll talk with Mark as well. But, I just thank you so much for this interview.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kurt.